What's going on, heroes and villains? Mr. Dark Phoenix is back with more of My Hero Academia. Really sorry, I had no idea that the show came back twice. I missed it in 2 weeks because I thought it was on some kind of long-ass hiatus. So, that's my bad. But if you haven't seen them both, we're going to be talking about them both in one video. I feel like it's more organized that way. So first we're going to talk about episode 67, Fighting Fate. If you haven't seen either of them, come back when you have. And if you have seen it, let's jump right into our spoiler review. So Fighting Fate... Lemillion and Deku talk about their names, and he's like, Deku, and it's like, yeah, my angry classmate recommended it, and I'm just gonna use it because I'm gonna be the best. And Lemillion's like, yeah, I'm gonna save 1,000,000 people, and it's like, alright, but then this little girl with the one horn comes in, little Aerie, adorable little demon girl, have no idea what she can do, but it's gonna be fun to find out. And then we get Overhaul face to face with our boys. Okay? I was afraid this entire standoff. Alright? Because I was like, don't talk to him, don't touch him, the stranger danger. Alright? Beakface is very adamant about his plans and whatever Aerie is. I haven't read the manga at all, so I have no idea what's happening, and please don't tell me. And so basically, we meet up with Beakface, and little girl is terrified to go back with him. In which case, I really feel like Lemillion and Deku are at two different sides of hero work. Not like in a bad way. It's more like Lemillion's more like Sir Night-Eye. You know, he's more like logical in the bigger picture. Like, while Deku is like, you know, let's save her right now. Let's get her out of here right now. And it's like, we can't do that. We have to do the investigation. So, like, you can tell that Lemillion is more on the, like, logical side of things and the step-by-steps versus Deku, who's like, save her right now. Let's go. And it's not until Beakmouth overdoes his glove and she sees that, and she's like, he gonna kill every motherfucker. Let's know. She was, is that real? Tell me one thing if that really is his daughter, though. Or if that's just somebody with a really special quirk that he's just taking advantage of. But, what's his face? Handsy McGee. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Handsy McGee calls him, and he's all like, you used to call me on my cell phone, and he's all like, well, come meet me at my place and shit, we can talk about bad stuff. And he's so, they don't show his face, but I don't know why I can tell this, but you can just tell he's just so upset that he has to, like, go against his morals and things that, like, the bad guy taught him. And it's like, I mean, you gotta learn. There's nothing wrong with learning, you know, so just go and do that. All Might's fate was that he was supposed to die in this couple years' time or whatever, so that's horrible. We have to fix that. Hashtag save All Might. But Deku, like, runs as he's jogging, and I'm like, boy, if you didn't know where he was then you know where he is now. And we learned more about his past with Night-Eye, about how he was, like, the brains behind his operation, which makes a lot of sense. Honestly, makes a lot of sense for him to be the brains behind this operation, and it's really good that he does all that, which is whoa. And this is all that we have to do right now. So we're going to stop All Might from dying. Good. Boom. Let's go get it. Let's jump into the newest episode, episode 68. Let's go. Gutsy Red Riot, the Kirishima episode. We will talk more about that in a minute. So, Araka and Sui are working with, what's-her-face? Surge and this dragon hero that I swear looks like Dragon Symmetra from Overwatch, or Morrigan from Darkstalkers. And I like her look. She's a dragon chick, so it's like, I wonder what her powers are going to be, probably something fire-related, or I don't know. I want to learn more about her, because she looks really interesting. I wonder if I can look up what their quirks are without being spoiled. You know what? No. I want to be surprised, like with Overhaul, like with Beakface. You know, he was just exploding people, so let's just talk about that. We have a villain fight, and our villains are... First of all, the Manifest quirk is weirdly great. Like, and I don't mean weird in a bad way. It's like whatever he eats, he takes on that he manifests whatever that is. So he had octopus and he had tentacle fingers, and I already don't want to see the fan art behind that shit. But he also ate chicken. So we had a wing, and then I forgot what the other one was. I think he had a clam and he did some other shit, but is it what he eats he becomes? Because if that's the case, comment down below what you would become, because I swear I'd become a lot of shit. I had bacon earlier, so I can't think of a positive thing about a pig. But still, with the food I eat, this Quark is interesting, and I just love how he's so easily, like, moved. Like, they're like, you suck, and he bangs his head against the wall, and it's like, oh, so you clearly gotta be with somebody else to, like, you know, hype you up and shit. But, my boy Kirishima, first of all, we'll talk about Kirishima last. Let's talk about this drug that, I remember the assassin guy used it in the villain fight earlier when Beakface was meeting with the League of Villains, and it stops your quirk, and I really like this angle. Like, as you guys know, I'm a really huge comic book guy, comic book fan, channel, all that. So the ability to either power up a quirk or stop it in this kind of capacity is really interesting to me, because like they keep saying, 80% of the world has some kind of power, some kind of quirk. So I don't know what Beakface's plan is as a whole, but I think he kind of wants to stop superhero culture, if that makes it. Kind of like a reverse Terrigen Mist. Terrigen Mist, you get powers or you don't. You get powers or you die. So I feel like he kind of wants to put this into like a mass production and just let it out into the world and just stop quirks altogether, so things can go back to the way they were when there was, like, you know, human stuff and there weren't figures like All Might and the rest of the heroes like stopping like the Yakuza and stuff, because there's like no Yakuza and stuff like that. There's no like underground crime, because, you know, you're a bunch of humans, we're superpowered people, so there's like no way in hell you can stop that. But I like this idea of the one, because we had the knife guy that had knives come out of him become that freaky teeth guy from the forest fight. And Kirishima, remember what All Might said and what Bakugo said about how, you gotta stop, you gotta be the unstoppable force, you know? And I love the subtitles, because it makes it sound so inappropriate, because he was like, I have to keep hardening and harden more. And I'm like, are we jumping into hentai territory? Is that what we're doing? But he goes into like his super hardened form, where he's got like super thick skin and claws, and he's got like this little like beast thing going on with his mouth, and I'm like, Kirishima, this was your other half of the episode. I also like the fat guy. The fat guy's funny. I want them to keep him forever. He's like the indestructible fat guy from the Marvel comics. I really forgot what his name was, but I remember he was in Avengers: The Initiative, so that's a fun little callback and Easter egg to that. But this episode was really great. I love how at the end it was more of like a Kirishima episode. I want this series to not do what Naruto did, and I want all of the characters to have their own little moments. My Hero Academia is doing great with it so far, but I want all the characters to have their own moments and their own stories, and I just don't want it to be like the Deku show and whoever else is going to be second. I want everyone to have their own thing to do and their own, character arcs and everything else. And they have a wide cast of characters. I want them to be able to use everybody. And I think that would be really fun. I love these two episodes. I cannot wait to see what happens next time. What did you guys think about these episodes? Comment down below. Let me know. Don't forget, if you like My Hero Academia, hit subscribe. If you like Rick and Morty, hit subscribe. If you like comic book stuff, hit subscribe. All that fun stuff. Follow me on social media. They will be down here in the description bar below. And also, you can screenshot my QR code at the end of this video, and we will take it from there. I love you guys so much. I also stream games on Twitch, so if you want to watch me and we can play and have fun and do all that, follow me on Twitch. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for checking out this video. If you could, please share it with your friends, and don't forget to stay positive, stay on the grind. Everything happens for a reason, and I love and support you the same way you love and support me. And always remember that there are good times and bad times when to geek out, and enjoy your lives, and I'll catch you guys next time for another great video.